creating absolute value inequalities. As we thought about the graphs of absolute values when solving parts of our equations and inequalities, we'll want to think of some visual elements when creating absolute value inequalities from an interval. Think about the interval -4 to 4. As an inequality, we'd write this as -4 less than x less than 4. So x is somewhere between -4 and 4. This is already the definition of our absolute value inequality, absolute value of x less than 4. What if the interval is more displaced, say -6 to 2? I should think about another definition for absolute value, that of magnitude or distance. We should see how far our interval has shifted away from center, then determine the distance between the center and the endpoints of the interval. The midpoint, in this case -2, will tell me how far away from center I am. Since the midpoint is -2, we'll add 2 to each piece of our inequality. When we do this, we should see the endpoints of the inequality change to become the distance in either direction between the endpoint and the center. In this case, the distance is 4, so it stretches this far in either direction. Now we'll convert this into an absolute value inequality. Absolute value of x plus 2 is less than 4. This was an example of how to find an absolute value inequality from an interval solution. You could use this method on more complicated intervals.